In this video, we're taking a detailed look at the Matador SEG42. Head over to packhacker.com for the best buying options and more information. Link in the description below. We're just going to do a quick overview video here as we wanted to get some information out to you before testing since the bag is launching today. So kicking it off here, let's start with the harness system on the back. Now these straps themselves, you can see that there is kind of like this mesh honeycomb pattern for added airflow. They're quite thin here, and at 42 liters, usually I see a little bit more structure, but this is kind of like a duffel, no real frame sheet to speak of, and these straps seem a little bit on the thin side for 42 liters if you have it fully loaded. And there's not a ton of, there's a decent amount of sponginess, but there's not a ton of thickness and density to this foam here either. Little Hypalon attachment points up here. And you got a sternum strap here with a buckle. This is Woojin hardware, and then you can just adjust it by taking this clip off of that rail. Little Matador logo down here at the bottom, and then Matador up here. And Matador is always kind of good at doing innovative stuff that I haven't seen much of before. And we'll get to the segment here in a second, but it is definitely interesting. And then there is a little bit of an adjustment area down here. You can also, take off these straps with this G-hook, boulder hook, and then just pop it right into this area. And one thing that I'm seeing here that I don't see on a lot of other bags is that the little zippered area up here, it's a bit hard to get in. There we go. Come on, buddy. All right, there we go. So the zippered area up here, it's separated, which is interesting. So there's a little bit of reinforced stitching here in the middle. Normally it just opens up to one big area and you can fit it in, but they have one side for each strap, which is kind of an interesting design decision there. SBS logos throughout, which Matador uses on a lot of their other bags as well. The Hypalon attachment points on the zippers feel really nice to the touch, and I always appreciate that rubbery feel here. They're nice and grippy. Open that up, you can see that's a weather-resistant zipper here as well. Space back here for like a laptop or something of that nature. Flatter item. Again, like no frame sheet really to speak of. And then you got a handle up here if you want to grab the bag by it as well, or just hang it up. And then some other Hypalon attachment points up here if you want to attach things to the bag. You have a little quick access pocket up here, so if the bag is sitting down in duffel mode, it kind of works just like a little dump pocket dump. Let's zip that back up for now. And then we have two handles here and then one on the side. So if you want to carry it briefcase style, there you go, SEG42. If you want to carry it briefcase style with the straps inside, you can definitely do that. I mean, it looks a little floppy. When you get it filled up with things inside, it'll retain a little bit of that structure, but if it's empty, carrying it like this is definitely going to be weird. All right. And then, yeah, these handles are great for just carrying it around. And I like when bags do that, especially when they're open, which I'll do now. So inside, we basically just have a giant bucket. Not a ton of internal organization going on in this main bucket, and that's for a specific reason. Now, these are where we get that seg name. So they're segmented. Matador kind of pitches this like they are packing cubes, but just attached to the bag. And they kind of are saying like packing cubes are a bit of a hack in some of the information that we've had, which I disagree with. I love packing cubes. It keeps everything modular. You can pull them out, set them on the table, and that's great. But some people may prefer this, having it integrated with the bag itself. So it'll tell you right up here on the front which segment that it relates to and how large it is. So segment 1 here is 6 liters. If I open that up, I can just get right on the inside and stick stuff in there with that Hypalon zipper pull. And then there is another little Hypalon tab here that you can grab onto while you're zipping this thing closed, which is interesting. So open and close, there you go. Now you can also use this as a giant bucket. So there's this clip down here. And again, it's really interesting the way they designed this. You just flip this flap over and then you can zip everything right into itself as well. Kind of getting a little bit up there to the very top. No Hypalon zipper pulls on this, and then you can just Velcro it here at the top, and then it's kind of locked in. So doesn't take up too much space. It doesn't lie completely flat, and you can see there is a little bit of depth, but it overall gets out of the way, and it creates kind of a giant bucket area here if you just want to use it as a duffel. And I suppose real quick, we'll just go over here. We have 6 liters on that top segment, 9 liters on the second. On the third, we have 12 liters. On the fourth, we have 9 liters. And on the fifth segment, we have 6 liters. So there you have it, our quick overview of the Matador SEG42. Again, head to packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options. And thanks for checking out this little quick video. This launched today, so just letting you know, be sure to check it out if you want to learn more. We'll see you in the next video.